Good. How you doing?
Good, I'm great. It's good to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, so we're gonna, get into this real quick. So I want to know, how long have you been singing?
Man, I've been singing for a very long time. I think my earliest memories of me singing was maybe about 3 years old, sitting on the side of the pool, singing "This Is My Story, This Is My Song."
All right, now.
Because I couldn't swim. So, and what a random song for a 3-year-old, but I just love the melody. Must be now. I learned more about the message of the song, so I realized I want to take my music in the same direction.
Okay, well that actually kind of goes into my next question. So when did you know that this was something that you wanted to pursue?
I knew that it was something I wanted to pursue. It probably had to be about 7th grade. And I saw a talent show my 6th grade year, and honestly it came from a very kind of arrogant place. I saw a guy singing and I thought, man, I could do that in my shower, but I never sang out in public before. So that 7th grade year I decided that I was going to do this talent show. And I guess the initial thing was I saw the response from it, and it was, man, like people
loved it.
Right. Like people loved that.
Yeah.
And I can say that as I grew, matured as a person and matured even as a Christian, I realized, like, man, that same response of people paying attention to what you're saying, people listening to you. This is a great way to share a message. This is a great platform to have to really spread some inspiration and encouragement.
Well, that's awesome. Speaking of platforms, for those of you guys who don't know, Trenton was featured with Afro Blue and jazz ensemble from Howard University, excuse me. They were featured on the show Sing Off, who was hosted by Nick Lachey on NBC.
Right,
so tell me, I watched. I loved you guys. Me, my
you.
family, we loved you guys. But tell me how that experience was.
It was amazing. First of all, for it to happen right out of graduation from Howard, it happened right after that summer.
Wow.
And so it was great to, first of all, to get into something that was right in my field directly after school. Now the show itself, man,
was it crazy?
having to pick a song, agree amongst 10 people about what song we pick a song, arrange a song, learn a song, remember a song.
Yeah.
And then learn choreography.
Yeah.
I'm not a dancer. Not a dancer at all. But that we became dancers. We became full performers. Because of course with the school group, we didn't have choreography. We didn't have to worry about that. We just wanted to sing our notes right, get a good grade, and we all enjoyed music, and so we just carried that over into just a bigger responsibility. First of all, wanting to win that money.
Yeah.
Second of all, just wanting to represent Howard well, represent our families well, and we all treated it as a great launch pad for our individual careers as well.
Now, my favorite from you guys was the arrangement of Change Gonna Come. It was amazing. What was your favorite?
That's definitely one of them. What a lot of people don't know about that is that we recorded that on the anniversary of the Alabama church bombings. So to perform that song on that anniversary and to be a group that carried the torch of a historically black university, it was a whole lot. So we actually felt amazing. That's actually the night we got eliminated, but it felt amazing to be able to carry that torch, to be able to, we carried that mantle of performing a song that became the anthem kind of a movement.
Right.
So we really, that's one of my favorites. I guess my other favorite would be Need You Now.
Okay. Yeah.
Man, that song, it for us was definitely, it became a prayer more so than a love song, because we had a rough week that week. Our director at the time, Kanatra Miller from Howard, she had to give us a call. She did not go out there with us, so we were kind of governing ourselves.
Wow.
And she acted as a teacher and a mother, a long distance mother for us. And that song was a prayer man, when I tell you, when we got backstage, they thought we cried on stage. And when we got backstage, it was over.
I bet.
It was over.
So let me ask you, Trenton, I'm actually a music lover myself, so your new single, Somewhere Else, when I heard it, it just blew me away. And I wanted to know, what was the inspiration behind that?
The inspiration behind that was actually a Bible study that my pastor did, talking about purpose and about finding your purpose. And what he spoke about was perhaps your purpose is found in the things that bug you the most about life, those things that get on your nerves. And one of the things that really bugged me is dealing and interacting with people who don't realize their importance and their real value to God, and the fact that, you know, you are in fact a masterpiece. You are indeed the workmanship of God.
Right.
But when people don't realize that, that's when you start to deal with things like arrogance and low self-esteem that lead to just a slew of other problems. And so that's what the song is about. But not only that, but it's also about realizing those issues and dealing with those issues, but also reaching back and seeing other people who dealt with those issues and bringing them along and saying that you can get over this too. The word says that they overcame by the blood of the Lamb and the word of their testimony. And the word of your testimony is very strong, is very important. You never go through anything by yourself or for yourself.
Right.
So that's what Someone Else is about.
You are a very intelligent young man, and
God.
very gifted young man at the same time.
Yeah.
For those young adults, teenagers that, you know, because everybody is in love with the music industry nowadays, how do you keep yourself sane and humbled and grounded with, you know, the music industry?
Jesus. Man, I can say that he has been my foundation and my rock, helping me to deal with issues that I have gotten myself into. Some of them the result of the music industry. We have so much sex and other things in the music that lead to other things like pornography, and that lead to other things that are destroying us as a people, that are destroying people, no matter what color you are. So realizing first that music is a weapon. It can be used either for good or for evil. I don't believe in non-functional music. I believe all music is functional, whether it's to party and to have a good time, to build up or to destroy. And so, you know, that is a big drive and director of my music, knowing that it's going to do something to somebody.
Right. Well, for those of us that love good music, why don't you tell the viewers where we can find your music, and maybe any upcoming shows or events that you have going on?
Got you. You can find Someone Else everywhere online, especially iTunes and Amazon. And I also sing with a group called Traces of Blue, and we're working on an EP. You can visit our website at tracesofblue.com. If you'd like to donate, there's a donate button on the front page, and we'd really appreciate it.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Cokley.
Thank you.
We will be looking out for you at a website, iTunes near you.
Appreciate it.
We want to thank our guests today, the Terps Against Homelessness Organization, and Mr. Trenton Cokley for being a part of our show and sharing their gifts with us. And a very special thank you to the Bowie Youth Showcase for providing the platform. My name's Aisha Betancourt.
And again, I'm Lauren Kendrick.
And always remember to be inspired.